Oh, somehow I never noticed that guy danced on a table before. Anyway, I've been a bit... Oh, that's a new title. Unbound, huh? Anyway, I've been obsessed with this game for a while now, and we're getting close to a new season, at least on the test server. But while I wait for that to happen, I still have one quest left on this account, and it's one that I thought was kind of interesting, so I thought it could be nice to get a recording of it. So let's see. Look, Simba's at the dock. Why does he look so sad? Let's go talk to him. I can't seem to remember. What was I dreaming about?
Sinbad! We haven't seen you in ages. What have you been up to?
Oh, Chippy, Hammy, and hello to you, Magister. Hugin and I, and of course with the help of the Whispers, have been busy repairing the Chainkeeper. She's definitely a beauty, but she was badly damaged in her fight with the Immortal. Her deck is a mess. Luckily, her keel is largely undamaged. Oh, speaking of luck, Sonia and the Whispers are covering the cost of repairs. Thank goodness, because otherwise, I don't know how many years it would take to make the Chainkeeper seaworthy again.
That's generous of her.
Well, it's an investment. The Chainkeeper is not just any old ship. It's one of a kind. Everyone's got their eyes on her.
Who does the Chainkeeper belong to?
Whoever pays for her, I guess. I did think about just stealing the ship or using my irresistible charm to convince Sonia that the Chainkeeper was better off with me.
Yeah, I wouldn't count on a second attempt.
Even though I have a great relationship with the Whispers, it was out of the question.
Anything new with the Whispers lately?
Well, remember there was a bit of trouble in the city? Sonia's been on edge ever since. I heard she ordered the Whispers to search for any survivors among the dead tide fleet along the coast.
She's looking for Nara, isn't she?
You're a smart lady. I was thinking the same thing. She's got a lot of reasons for finding her.
Sonia sure is determined.
I think she just wants to prevent trouble in the future, and also to put her mind at ease.
By the way, Magister, I need your help with something. Have you had any nightmares lately? I haven't been sleeping well lately. It feels like I've been dreaming about something important, but as soon as I wake up, I don't remember anything. This keeps happening over and over again. I haven't had a good night's sleep in a while. I asked Hugin if he had trouble sleeping, but the man could sleep through a storm, and he snores louder than thunder. Do you know a way for someone to get a good night's sleep? Whether it be magic or through other means?
Like a sleeping technique? A bonk in the head, maybe. I think she would be more likely to say that.
Well, I do remember the recipe to a calming elixir.
Yes, a potion will do. I haven't had a magical potion before. This will be my first time. The fate of my peaceful nights is in your hands, my friends.
Chippy doesn't remember having nightmares.
Neither do I. Perhaps Sinbad's been working too hard on the Chainkeeper.
How do you make a calming elixir?
We'll need 3 ingredients from an apothecary or a potion shop to make the calming elixir. I know where to go.
Foxtail grass always sells out so fast.
Hello, my dear ingredients for a calming elixir. Do you have anything available that can help us?
Oh, I remember you lot. You're those apothecaries that somehow ended up here.
I'm a mage. I thought you were closing up shop.
The port's reopened. All the trade ships are back, and people still need potions and supplies. In the end, I know what I'm good at. And it's this. Anyway, you said you wanted ingredients for a calming elixir, right? I just had a shipment come in, but I haven't taken inventory yet. Everything's piled up over there. Also, since you arrived in Rustport, things have been going well. And now the port's back up. You know what? Free of charge this time. But you have to find the ingredients yourself.
Oh, how fun. Oh, well, I don't mind this one. Okay, now that we have everything, let's start making this elixir. A perfect whole night's sleep is worth more than gold. Elixir preparation steps. Place violet heartstem into the cauldron. Oh, man. Violet heartstem. Add crushed nightshade lotus and spread it evenly. Add the pre-soaked chopped cobalt berries and stir the contents evenly. Let it sit for 30 minutes. Wait. Sleeping elixir. Steeped in the mysteries of the night, this elixir's calming scent can settle the most restless minds. It grants swift, dreamless sleep, coveted by nobles who willingly pay great sums of gold for just a small flask. Sinbad will definitely have a good night's sleep after drinking this. I can't seem to remember. What was I dreaming about?
Sinbad, we're back! We have the calming elixir for you!
Drink it before going to bed. If you drink it during the day, you'll feel super tired and sleepy. Other side effects may occur.
Wow. We were so busy saving Chippy last time, I didn't get a chance to look at the potion. This one looks beautiful. Hypothetically, if you were to sell something like this, how much do you think it'll go for?
Well, the ingredients were free. You want to make money of this? Labor cost would be 5 million gold. Well, the ingredients were free.
So just labor costs? How much is it to hire a mage?
Is it just me or does Sinbad seem more focused on gold in this quest?
Never mind. I don't think we can make a lot with this. Anyway, thanks to you, I'll finally be able to get a good night's sleep. You should rest up as well. I've heard you've been running around helping people in the city. Remember to take a break when you can. Look at Chippy. He's starting to look like a ferret with all the weight he lost. All right, I got work to do. So, I'll see you later.
Hammy, Sinbad said Chippy lost some weight. Is it true?
No.
Let me see. Does your belt feel looser?
No.
Does your helmet feel like it's sliding off?
No.
Then no.
But Chippy does feel like something has changed. Chippy's sword strikes aren't as fast and powerful as before.
Perhaps Sinbad is right. We have been really busy these past couple of days. First, we defeated the Dead Tide fleet, and then we helped out the Carmine Whispers with their troubles. Not only that, the Magister has been helping people all over Rustport.
Yeah, I've been pretty busy trying to unlock all the milestones. Stones before the season ends. I do it for the rewards.
Magister, maybe it's time for you to take a break.
Chippy's right, Magister. How about we go to the Golden Guest Inn and spend tonight in one of their VIP rooms? I'm sure the Whispers still have a reservation for us under your name.
We should take advantage while we still can.
All right, let's not worry about anything today and make it as relaxing as possible.
Ah, my distinguished guests.
Oh, it's you lot.
Hey, Bulls. We'd like to stay in your best room tonight. Can we head up now, or do we need to wait?
It's already been prepared. The Whispers will cover all your expenses here. For every day you're in Rustport, they pay me an extra day for the room.
So I've been paying for that for 4 whole months, huh? Well, not on this one, but... on the other accounts.
Anytime you want to stay here, just head on up.
I can't imagine that has been cheap for them, but...
Really?
well,
Sonia is so generous.
that's not my problem.
Feel free to stay a few extra days. I love it when business just lands in your lap.
Yeah, thank you, Sonia. The bed is so comfy. A wave of drowsiness hits you, and you fall asleep.
Merlin. Merlin! Finally, I've been trying to contact you. Goodness gracious, do you never sleep? It's been so difficult trying to break through your magic wards and contact you in your dreams. By the way, your dreams are so boring. No chocolate bunnies or clouds made of sugar. Not even a whiff of a cupcake.
I do dream of fishmen sometimes, though, just saying.
All right, never mind. Let's get down to business. I don't know how long I can stay, so I'll make this short. Help! The Dream Isle is about to be destroyed! Come quick! We need your help.
Hey, Magister, wake up.
So loud. Who's there? Oh my gosh. Oh my. I finally remember.
Bowles told me you were staying at the inn. Hey, wake up. Don't fall back asleep.
Sinbad?
I'm still sleepy. Why are you here so early? Did you not sleep well last night? Don't tell me that the comic...
It worked a little bit. I fell asleep as soon as I laid down. But I had the same dream again. Only this time it was different. The dream was so clear.
Did Talcy ask for help?
Chippy remembers. Someone kept nagging Chippy in his dreams.
Me too.
What's going on? Did we really all have the same dream? Magister, is this even possible?
It might have happened before, but I forgot.
I dreamed Cassie was saying, the Dream Isle is about to be destroyed. Something must have happened at the Dream Isle. That's why she came to all of us in our dreams.
Magister, we have to go and check. Cassie may really need us.
Count me in too. I still miss that mountain of gold she has there. Even if I can't bring any of it back, it'd be nice to jump into that pile of gold and swim around again.
We're going there to help, remember? Plus, I mean...
Hey, I love helping people, and taking a quick dip isn't gonna stop me from doing that.
I don't think that swimming in gold is as fun as it seems in the stories, you know.
Get ready. Dream Isle, here we come.
Oh no. Oh no. What is going on?
Whoa! It's raining cats and dogs.
I feel like a hamster should have different. A hamster familiar should have a different type of expression than that, but...
Chippy doesn't remember it ever raining on the Dream Isle. It was...
The whole island seems to have changed. I wonder what happened.
Let's go find Cassie. She can tell us what's happening on the island.
Merlin, we've been waiting for you.
You're finally here. It was so hard to get in touch with you. You don't have to set wards every night, you know. Sinbad, on the other hand, was easy. His mind is like a theme park. Anyone can just waltz right in and watch the show.
Is that a compliment?
Of course it is. If I
No.
could contact Magister Merlin as easily as you, the crisis on the Dream Isle would have been solved already. Too bad you have no magical talent. Otherwise, you would have remembered what I told you upon waking. And I said it very slowly, too. Go get Merlin. Dream Isle is in trouble.
I'm here now. What's the trouble?
Let's go see Grandpa Olmus.
Quick. Stop him.
He looks bad.
The magic on the island has become chaotic. What's going on, Cassie?
It's complicated. After you took the Sword of Tritonus, Olmus and I were freed from our duties. I was able to freely play around in people's dreams. After sifting through a few dozen dreams, I came to a fisherman's dream about the Blackthorn Sea. I suddenly felt an evil, raging magic.
The Blackthorn Sea. That's where we fought Hodgkin. Is the Dead Tide fleet back for revenge?
No, silly human. The truth is far more terrifying. It's a Hypogean. One with an ugly face and teeth like a shark.
Wait a minute, Cassie. How could there be a Hypogean in the Blackthorn Sea?
I should be asking you that. What did you do to weaken the seal there?
This is kind of judgmental about the Hypergeon's appearance, huh? We sank a ship. We saved the people of Rustport.
Hey, this has nothing to do with us. No one knew anything was hidden down there.
All right, let's skip whose fault it is and get straight to the point. I saw a real live Hypogean rising out from a whirlpool. It opened its eyes and devoured all the boats and fish nearby.
Like, I feel like as a fairy of dreams, she should, like, be maybe more, like, less judgmental of someone's face and more, like, aware of, like, inner beauty and whatnot, but, oh well.
To stop him, I lured him here and trapped him in Grandpa Olmus's dream.
Insofar as a demonic shark can have any kind of inner beauty.
Although we were successful, we didn't realize that the Hypogean could eat dreams. Because the Hypogean is devouring the dream, Grandpa Olmus is stuck in a nightmare. And the Dream Isle itself is in danger. If you didn't come, it would have been over.
Can't dreams even be eaten?
Eating his dream? What does that mean? Is the whole island going going to get eaten?
There is literally a moving Pokemon called Dreamier, so why not?
What would be left in the end? Just a space void?
Right? It's insane. I wouldn't have believed it either if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. Come with me. I'll take you to the land of riches. It was a beautiful dream that Grandpa Olmus and I wove together. But that hateful demon has ruined it!
Oh no! What's happened to the land of riches?
The mountain of gold. All the treasures. Even that beautiful ship in a bottle. Where did everything go?
Let me answer that for you. All the golden treasure was swallowed up by that miserable Hypogean. And he smashed that ship in a bottle out of spitefulness. He also left behind all his Hypo-fiend buddies on his way out.
You mean he ate all the treasure?
He seems to eat anything and everything. If I hadn't escaped when I did, that thing would have torn my wings off and had me for lunch. His stare is like that of a hungry, savage beast on the hunt. All right, enough jibber-jabber. Let's get down to work.
Work?
Well, first we need to get rid of these foul fiends roaming around. Then, we need to figure out how to restore the idyllic dream Olmos and I had created before.
No problem, Tassie. Leave it to us.
Let me join the fray.
The forest will always protect its children. The forest will always protect its children. The forest will always...
What were those creatures just now? As I was slashing through them, it felt like slashing through a vortex.
They're Hypogean minions.
Whoa. So was this the mission that Tassie mentioned before?
That's right. Also, in order to defeat the Hypogean, the help of the Swordbearer is required. You know who I'm talking about, right? Our wandering captain, and Rustport's newest hero, Sinbad.
Oh, I see. What? No way! You want me to fight against Hypogeans? You're clearly mistaken. We have the great Magister Merlin right now. Isn't she enough?
I mean, you seemed kind of eager to throw yourself into danger before. You said you were the hero of Rustport.
I just realized it's not that easy being a hero. Alright, I remember what you did for Brineville. Even if you asked me to jump off a bridge, I'd do it without question. When you said Swordbearer earlier, were you talking about the compass I got? I mean, it only tells me where to go. How can I fight Hypogeans with it?
Let's not talk about fighting right now. The more important thing is to find him first. When he first showed up to the island, he went straight to the land of riches and laid waste to the place. He even bit a huge hole out of the cave wall and then escaped into the water.
This is easy then. Battles aren't my forte, but I can definitely find someone. If I think about the location of the Hypogean, the compass will do the rest.
Look! The needle on the compass is moving.
Tassie, do you know where this is pointing to?
Let's see. It's pointing east. That should be Wind's Point. I can't believe he ran all the way there. Oh no. he eats all the Tritonus' trials, then we'll all be in trouble.
It's time for Sinbad and I to show our stuff.
It's up to you all. I still have to go back to Olmus and protect him from the nightmare.
All right, you help Olmus, and we'll deal with this thing.
Oh, there's some gold there that I didn't pick up before. Oh no, the devastation! Oh yes, that looks pretty gruesome, alright. Very, very bad. Look, there's a group of gloom worms over there. Perhaps they'll have some clues about the Hypergean. I'm still gonna get eaten.
Don't go over there! Big, scary guy over there!
So the Hypogean is really here. It seems like we found the right place after all.
Don't go there! You'll be eaten! One bite and you're dead!
These little guys are really scared. I wonder what that monster looks like.
Poor little ones, don't be afraid. Can you take us to where the Hypogean is? We'll defeat him together. If it gets dangerous, you can escape first. We promise we won't let you get hurt.
We'll defeat him.
Merlin? Merlin, good! Hypogean, bad! Believe in Merlin!
So they keep saying.
Defeat bad guy!
Follow me. The ground is shaking. Danger! Come here.
What's going on?
Bad guy eating!
He can cause such a ruckus by just eating?
Very scary! Find him over there!
Almost there. I follow. Our little one is so scared that his legs are shaking. So scary. Oh no. Oh no. I'm still hungry. Fresh meat. Very scary. Just give me a bite.
Ugh! What's the deal with this thing? None of my attacks are going through.
Think of something, Sinbad!
What can I do? Even the Magister can't put a dent in him.
In the past, the sword bearer would use the divine weapon to hold back the enemy, while a Magister would use that chance to seal up the enemy. But the attacks this time are too strong. The Magister can't seal him up.
How can this be? The Magister and the Sword Bearer are both here. They should be able to defeat the Hypogean. Oh, is it because Sinbad isn't strong enough?
Yeah, he's just too useless. No need to be so blunt.
I'm better at escaping than fighting. That's the truth. I mean, this compass belongs to Tritonus. He's the god of the waves and wandering. This was made for escaping.
Even if that's true, we can't.
There has to be another way.
Found you! My soft, round, delicious meal! Get in my belly!
Magister, be careful!
Don't worry, your delivery's coming up.
So hungry. Oh no, he hates it, but fresh meat, don't run away. Hold on tight. Time to go. No more food.
But Grandpa Olmus is still in the nightmare. What happened? Did you not finish off the Hypogean?
Ask Sinbad.
Yeah. We couldn't beat him.
Yeah, he kind of got eaten.
You
Well, so did you
lost?
actually, but I guess that
But
technically
heroes always
wasn't
defeat
really you.
bad guys. Otherwise, stories and legends wouldn't be written and sung about. Oh, that Hypogean is going to eat this island like a chocolate chip cookie. And after he's done, he's going to devour almost as much.
I'm so sorry, Cassie. We've never fought such a strong enemy before.
That thing is like a bloodthirsty shark. The more we hurt him, the harder he fights.
Wait a minute. Where's your compass, Sinbad? Did it not come in handy?
We used it to escape. And that thing's eyes were all just fresh meat. Even Merlin's on his menu. Strategically, it was better for us to retreat, or else he would have eaten us.
Yes, but running away isn't what a knight should do.
I agree with Sinbad. Even Magister Merlin was in danger when facing this Hypogean.
All right, let's stop arguing. In the dream that Olmus and I have woven, no one is allowed to argue. But what can we do now? All I knew was that the Swordbearer and Merlin were needed to seal the Hypogean. No one said that they would fail.
I had no time to seal him.
It doesn't do us any good to stand around and chat all day. Olmus needs us right now. They say there's strength in numbers. If we can't handle it, why don't we go back, find Sonia, and come up with a plan?
Yes, that can be an option.
We can also look for other people to help us. Rustport's so big, there has to be someone who's heard of this thing.
Then it's settled. Our defeat today will spawn a great victory upon our return. Wait for us, Tassie. We'll come back with help.
Sonia should be in her office at Common Whisper's headquarters. Shippy hopes that we can find a way to deal with that ugly shark. God, why is everyone so judgmental? Honestly, I think he's kind of cute. Anyway. It's been a while.
Greetings. Tell me what you need.
How did you know we needed help?
If you're here personally, it must be a big deal. And don't worry. The Whispers will always help the heroes who freed Rustport, Magister.
What about me? I also helped to defeat the Dead Tide fleet.
Your help was incidental.
Hey!
So, there's a Hypogean.
I see. I dispatched people to look for signs of the Dead Tide fleet after the Immortal sank. We heard reports of a sudden whirlpool and of fishermen going missing frequently around the Blackthorn Sea. However, the whirlpool disappeared when we were investigating, and we found nothing unusual nearby, so we turned our attention to the coastline. I didn't realize Tassi and Olmus were secretly protecting us and the Dream Isle.
So you also didn't know that a Hypogean was sealed underneath the Blackthorn Sea?
I had no clue.
We need intel on this Hypogean.
That can be done. The Upper District has a number of closely guarded libraries, as well as private collections of ancient books and scrolls. I'll have people look for this entity. As soon as there's news, I'll send someone to contact you.
I want to borrow a few men from the Whispers.
No problem. My friends are your friends.
Wait a minute. This is a Hypogean we're talking about. Just increasing our numbers isn't going to cut it. With the Dead Tide fleet gone, aren't your cannons just collecting dust? How about lending us a few?
Yeah, just a few more isn't going to help, but a lot more is
I know
probably
those
going to
cannons
help,
could
right?
tear the tentacles off a kraken. Let me fire a volley at that hypo shark, and I'll have that thing begging for mercy.
I'll give you my best. Just let me know how many you need. I'll also let Hugin help you set up. He knows best how to use these cannons. If we're gonna fight, be prepared to deliver the killing blow. We cannot give the enemy a chance to escape and regroup.
Thank you, Sonia.
I will instruct my men to prepare and load all the equipment you'll need on the ship. When it's dusk, you can head over to the docks to do a final inspection before setting sail. I wish you all the best of luck.
It's time to head to the docks. God.
Come here, you lot! If it isn't my good friends, come!
Hold it right there. What's going on?
Sonia has informed me that I'll be taking my bombastic babies to battle a Hypogean! After the fight against the Dead Tide fleet, they've been clamoring to show off their capabilities, but there wasn't a chance to do. And then this opportunity falls from the sky? A chance to test my cannons against a demonic entity. Whoever thought of this is a pure
I think he rose from the sea, actually. I'm a genius, aren't I? It was Sonia's idea.
Really? I guess I have to stay longer in Rustport now and install a ventilation system for her office as thanks.
Yeah, you'd never leave this place.
I also want to
Ever.
thank you for bringing us this Hypogean.
How are the preparations going? I see that everything is almost loaded.
The cannons and gunpowder have been stowed. We just need to load a few more crates of ammunition, and we're ready to go. These fellas from the Whispers need more pep in their step.
You're the one who said to be careful with the gunpowder.
Of course you need to be careful. If you accidentally knock over the gunpowder and there's a spark around, the whole thing will explode. And down goes this ship with everything and everyone inside.
Well, you can't have it both ways.
Hey, why don't we help out as well? Let's have everything loaded so we can go to the Dream Isle and deal with that hideous Hypogean.
Yes, just leave the rest to us. We need to hurry and help Olmus.
report. Everything has been loaded. Bring up the anchor. Let's hit sail. After sailing for some time, you once again arrive at Dream Isle. Tassie, we're back! Stuff there. Grandpa Almost.
Cassie, we're back and we've brought help.
Show me where this Hypogean is! Don't tell me it's this little thing! Sonya told me the monster looked like a shark, not some pretty butterfly!
Magister, who's this? He's rash, rough, and rude. Do I look like a monster? I'm the fairy that guards your dreams. Everything on the Dream Isle, including the ground you're standing on, was created by me. How can you confuse me with that horrendous Hypogean?
A fairy? Fairies are extremely rare in Asperia. I've heard that fairy dust is highly prized for its light and magical attributes. Even the Imperial Smiths at the Royal Capital have little in stock. After we deal with the Hypogean, can you share a bit of your fairy dust with me?
Get away from me! How dare you try to steal my fairy dust?
Don't worry, child. Once you see how my cannons will obliterate that monster, you'll change your mind about hardworking dwarves like myself.
Child, you're clearly shorter than I am. Plus, I'm much older than you.
No one is allowed to argue.
All right, all right. Remember, we're here to deal with the Hypogean. Although you two started off on the wrong foot, I can guarantee that Hugin's skills are the real deal. He's our best shot at defeating this Hypo Shark.
Since you brought him, I will reluctantly allow him and his mechanical doodads to enter my dream realm.
Ah! That took longer than I expected. So where's the target? Shorty and Hardhead are roaring to go!
Let's take a look at the compass. Based on the direction it's pointing, he's still at Wind's Point.
Then let's go! It's time to show that Hypogean what we're made of!
Whoa, Hugin is really pumped. He's definitely more fired up than usual.
Let's quickly get to that monster. If Hugin gets antsy and starts testing his cannons on other things on the island, then
Just be careful. And don't underestimate the enemy. I really hope you all return safely. Oh, Grandpa Olmus. How are you feeling? I'll try my best to fill your dream. Don't you dare lose to that monster. You can't let him devour your mind. Please, hold on.
Where's Hugin? I'm here. The target is towards the west. Oh my gosh. Ha! Enemy sighted.
Hugin, you're going too fast. Don't be in such a hurry to test your cannons. It's a Hypogean, you know, a real one.
When facing modern technology and true destructive power, all living things must give way. Oh, I've located the target. It's on a hilltop to the west, over there. That must be the Hypogean you've all been clamoring about.
Angry. So scary.
He's eaten everything on the Dream Isle, and he's still saying he's hungry.
Well, that's the mood, to be honest.
It feels like this Hypogean is different from the ones we've encountered before. There's no reason behind his actions.
I guess as a magical hamster familiar, the concept of hunger is a bit alien for Hammy.
Whether he's a genius or a fool, as long as he's within the range of my cannons, he's dead. But where he's standing now is too covered. We need to lead him to open terrain so I can shell the scallops out of him! This is a good spot. We can bombard him from close range. We can also set up on high ground to the north. Our current position is also suitable for setting up our cannons. Once the cannons are in place, we can have the Magister enchant them. And after this Hyper Shark has been lured to the position, he'll taste the dual fury of dwarven craftsmanship and expert magic.
So, who will be our bait?
You don't even need to ask. It's me, isn't it? Alright, I'll find a way to lure the big fella to where Hugin needs him to be. You all just ready the cannons. One continuous barrage, and he's mincemeat.
But you'll be by yourself.
We all fought that monster together, and we lost to him.
I'm just acting as bait. I'm not gonna fight him head on. If things go bad, I'll just run away. You all know that I'm the master of escape. Firing adjustments and enchanting cannonballs need manpower. I can't do everything by myself, and I don't know the first thing about enchantment. I'd be lucky enough to recognize the runes.
And don't worry about Sinbad. Except for that time when he turned himself in a Darkstone cave, I've never seen him get caught. If there was a competition for running away, he'd be in first place.
I tied him up once, you know.
Alright, stop. I don't know if you're complimenting me or making fun of me. Hugin, swear on your life that you're gonna hit this guy. Also, you're gonna be careful and not kill me in the process, right?
You still don't trust me?
Just swear.
All right. In the name of Hardhead, Whistler, and Shorty, I'll be careful.
Everything will be alright, Sinbad.
My life is in your hands. When you're done, let me know through the communicator and I'll act accordingly. Oh, God of the Waves, please protect me.
Let's hurry up and take up our positions. Come, Magister, let's go place the first cannon.
Everything ready, Hugin?
Yes, all my children are ready. They're eager to let loose on this Hypogean. It's all up to Sinbad now. Contact him on the Merlin Devest.
Will do.
We don't need to wait for his reply. Right now, he's probably as nervous as a lobster on a seafood buffet. Let's get into position as well, or we won't be able to fire in time. If that happens, then he's really done for.
All right, let's go!
How is that possible? I clearly hit him. Stay focused. Watch out for his attacks. This isn't working. Oh my gosh.
can't do this. You all saw. Even Hugin's cannons couldn't do anything to that beast.
It's impossible! My children are perfect! They're the latest improved model after the battle with the Immortal. They're supposed to be able to take on any sea creature. My aim was accurate. Everything exploded at the right time. There's no reason why the cannons failed.
That's why we ran away before.
Do we really need the power of the gods to do this?
Don't look at me. I don't know how to fight him with a compass. I tried it in battle just now. Even when I held it out in front of him, nothing happened. When he used his tail, the compass almost fell out of my hand.
Hugin, can you think of anything?
Is it his muscle density? Maybe some magical component. Or is it some rule or principle I don't know about? I have to remodify my cannons. Or a new weapon. I need more powerful components.
No! The island will be devoured by the time you finish your new weapon.
I don't believe it. There's nothing my creations can't destroy.
I wonder if the Whispers have found any intel.
Now is not the time to be rash. If we blindly rush forward, we're just going to hurt ourselves. I hate to say it, but we have no clue on how to deal with this hypo shark. Let's go back to Rustport first and see if Sonia found any information about this hypogean. Then it'll be easier to come up with a plan.
Hugin, tell Sonia that if she has any intel on this monster, she can find us at the Golden Guest Inn. Tell her to come quick.
Don't be too hard on yourself. Eat something and rest. Can I take your order?
Ladies and gentlemen, I wholeheartedly recommend.
Anything will do. We just need a moment alone. Ah, I almost forgot. Bowles is a friend of mine, and the lady across from me is the hero who liberated Rustport. Got that? Don't try anything funny with the bill.
Yes, understood.
Okay, what's our next move? What's with all the gloomy faces? Haven't you ever lost before?
We ran away and failed. But this time, it was twice in a row. Even with the cannons helping us, it was a total disaster.
What's the deal with that hypo shark? Some hypogeans are deceitful by nature, while others abide by certain principles. However, you can usually talk to all of them, which in turn allows you to assess certain characteristics and weaknesses.
But this one is like a wild beast.
Yes, but he's also way too powerful.
What a headache. If only that thing was just an ordinary shark.
Hey, are you all going shark hunting or something?
Bowles? Why are you here?
One of the staff said special guests had arrived, so I decided to take a look and overheard you talking about fishing. Huh, you all look so troubled. Come on, catching a shark isn't that hard.
This isn't the typical shark.
Before I took over this crummy inn, I was working the seas. See these scars on my left hand? Got them from a grumpy tiger shark.
Didn't ask, but okay.
If Rustport hadn't been in lockdown earlier, I'd have shut down this lousy inn and headed back to open waters.
There's a shark that we just can't take down.
You really need this many people for one shark?
This shark is special. Really special.
Long story short, facing it head-on doesn't work.
So it's some sort of shark king, eh? Well, drop the right kind of bait and give it whatever it craves. Lay bait in different spots and set a tough net at the final location. Once the shark gets a taste, it'll find itself trapped. The harder it fights, the more net tightens, until finally it'll be ready for the taking.
Fishing expertise. Not sure if it'll be useful here.
Don't doubt my skills. When I was hanging my prizes out in Rustport's walls, you little furballs were probably fur babies.
Boss, sir, someone's looking for you.
Hey, I'm reminiscing here. I think someone deserves a good thrashing.
This place sure is lively. Back to the Hypergean issue.
Sinbad, are you familiar with what Bull said? Catching sharks, that is.
Using bait and a strong net. Yeah, I get the gist of it.
Bowles was talking about catching regular sharks. But we're dealing with a Hypogean here. It's completely different. Based on past battles. Even if we can lure him in, we won't be able to subdue him.
Are you an idiot? This is Luca of the Carmine Whispers. You should have told me immediately when he came in.
I'm sorry.
Hey, Luca. Don't mind him. He's new. He's still learning the ropes. Merlin and the team are inside.
Did Chippy hear that right? It's Luca!
We have information for you.
Luca! You actually came in person!
Do the Whispers have any leads on the Hypo Shark?
Yes, we found something. According to a few ancient tomes we found in the Upper District, a primordial Hypogean named Harak was sealed beneath the Blackthorn Sea. We even discovered a phrase written by the author near Harak's name. Desires and instincts.
Eating is a primal desire.
Could it be that his instincts are so powerful that they overrule his reasoning? He surrendered his ability to communicate and think, leaving only the most primal beast-like urge to devour. That's why he's so strong.
I'm not sure if that's quite how it works, but sure.
In other words, he's not the brightest, is he?
Seems pretty dumb to Chippy.
Good thing I'm the opposite.
Thanks, Luca. Tell Sonia we're in her debt.
I got it. One more thing, Magister. I have a message from Sonia. She's confident you'll win, no matter who it is you're up against.
If I lose again, I'll lose it.
All right, let's go find Tassie.
Sinbad, have you thought of a plan to deal with Harak?
As of now, not yet. Since we've chosen to outwit him, with our group and Tassie's dream-altering ability, we'll definitely figure something out.
Yes, we'll have to brief her on the intel. Let's go, Magister. We need to return to Tassie and formulate a plan. This time, we must defeat Harak.
Tassie! We've got it! We have information on the Hypo Shark.
Wait, what? Didn't you take that dwarf and his cannons and go after that monster? You were gone for so long this time. What happened?
So, we failed. We actually got new intel.
I'm not dreaming, right? You actually lost twice? The Great Malin and the Sword Bearer lost again?
But we did make some progress. We finally...
Harak is a Hypogean of instincts. I've never heard of his name. But this doesn't matter. I'll never forgive him. To satisfy his own hunger, he ruined the Dream Isle and put Grandpa Olmus in danger.
We came here to discuss countermeasures with you. To deal with him, we need to use bait and a strong net.
So, we're fishing now. Ha!
I have a thought. Tassie, you said Harak headed directly to the Land of Riches when he arrived on the island, right? Isn't that a bit strange?
Yes, the Land of Riches is hidden beneath the lake, and the island has many living beings. Why would he head straight for the treasure in the cave?
Was the treasure made with magic?
Of course. After Tritonus left the sword behind, there were sometimes accidental visitors who drifted onto the island. Grandpa Olmus was always asleep and I was so bored. So I went through their minds while they were dreaming and took out the things they desired most. Over time, there was more and more.
So all the gold and that ship in a bottle were all created by you?
Of course, silly human. How could there be such a large and beautiful ship in a bottle in real life? When you arrived on the island, I also took some of your lovely memories, then created a few decorations. I even made a talkative, smiling Nara for Sonia.
I'm sure someone could make a ship like that if they really wanted to. Anyway, that's kind of messed up, Tassie.
She still owes me a thank you.
Food was not Lord Harak. What you want is also desire.
Desire. The thoughts and wishes of all the people who visited the island. The land of riches is where the most wishes on this island were concentrated. Harak wanted to devour those desires, which is why he headed straight for it.
So, if Tassie creates more treasure, we can lure Harak to the place we want him to go.
But how do we subdue Harak? Based on our previous battles, Chippy doubts ordinary nets would hold him.
Can Tassie do something to help? Any practical fairy magic?
I've tried using fairy dust to make him sleep. However, he was moving around too much, and before my hypnosis could work, he rushed me with his big, jagged teeth. Wait! I just had a brilliant idea. Use your deepest desires as bait, and we can slowly hypnotize him while he feasts. And once he's asleep, we can have Merlin steal him away for good. Yes! That's a flawless plan!
Our deepest desires?
As a blissful fairy without earthly desires, this plan cannot succeed without your help.
Sounds feasible. We can skip the fight and use hypnosis. Seems like you just want a good show.
But you have to admit that this approach is more likely to work than trying to overpower Harak, don't you think? Friendly reminder, to execute this plan, I need to delve into your subconscious to find what you desire most. So I might uncover some of your hidden secrets. If anyone wishes to maintain their privacy, they can opt out now.
I'll do it. It's a small sacrifice to defeat Harak.
I have nothing to hide.
It's Chippy's duty and honor.
So, are we all agreed?
It's time to win.
Then it's settled. Prepare your scrumptious wishes. We're going to the land of riches to offer a nice juicy gift to that bothersome shark.
This place is relatively open and has a good vantage point. It seems like a great spot to lure Harak.
Excellent. It's time for me to take the stage. All right, brave heroes. Who will step forward to reveal their true selves?
Chippy has nothing to hide. Chippy will go first.
I'm ready too. To defeat Harak, I'm willing to bare my heart.
Well then, close your eyes and I'll cast my fairy magic.
Hamsters of the heroic order, fall in line.
Look. Ham is amazing.
Wow. I've never seen so many hamsters in all my life.
That's Chippy, the leader of the heroic order. Chippy is training new recruits.
I'm casting spells, and they're all spells I've created myself. I'm alongside the Magister, and have turned into the best familiar.
One seeks to be a true and distinguished knight, while the other desires to become a mage, capable of standing beside Merlin.
These are our dreams.
They aren't overly grand or spectacular wishes, but two very lovely dreams. Be careful not to twitch your little noses. I've scattered hypnotic fairy dust around. A special gift for Harak, It's not for you.
I like how that kind of sounds like she's feeding him cocaine.
With such wonderful dreams, that greedy hyper shark will surely take the bait.
Since we're at it, let's set a few more traps. We need to ensure Harak is truly hypnotized before the Magister can seal him. I'm done with running away.
Since the sword-wielding hero has spoken, let's keep going.
Oh, look at that. Why am I wearing that ugly outfit though? Only in Hammy streams would I wear that.
Let me join the fray.
The forest will always protect its children.
The corner up ahead would be ideal for traps.
Now it's up to me. Stand back, everyone. I've no idea what type of crazy thing Tassie will make out of my desires. Maybe I'll even be a hero that saves the world.
Wow! Really?
I've seen Sinbad's dreams. They're always colorful and constantly shifting, even beyond a bard's imagination. However, I wonder if that's truly your deepest desire.
To always be constantly shifting? Sure, why not?
I can't wait to see what unfolds.
Sinbad, have we prepared this for you? Don't forget us, even when you're out on an
Blanca and
adventure.
Lucy. What are they doing here?
Ah, they're from Brineville.
Chippy, smell something! It's the delicious scent of yummy food!
That's the smell of wild greens and cheese. That was dinner when I was young. Fresh wild greens picked from the woods outside the village. Homemade fish. And cheap cheese bought from Rustport. All stewed together.
Is it tasty? What kind of dish was that?
Yeah. It's funny to think about it now, but I ate that stuff all the time growing up. At that time, the village was too poor to buy good salt, so we made sea salt ourselves. And the mix of leafy greens and cheese. Oh man, I promise you'll never have anything so awful. Still, I miss it. One day, I'll sail off. That day will probably come soon. I was thinking of sharing one last terrible meal with everyone at the village. One so bad, it'll make everyone cry. That wouldn't be too bad, I guess.
That's Sinbad's wish. Quite unexpected, isn't it? Some people say one thing but mean another. It seems facing your true self isn't so easy. All right, the fairy dust has been scattered. Let's continue setting more traps.
Let me join the fray.
The forest will always protect
It just
its
occurred to me.
children.
We definitely need a trap at the deepest point of the land of riches.
Here I am again at this sad, sad place. This is where my ship in a bottle and all that treasure was swallowed up. But luckily, the Magister is here. The mighty Magister Merlin. The Wanderer of Asperia. The Sorceress Supreme herself will help me. Your assistance is required for this final trap.
Do you need to see my dreams? Do you need to see my dreams? I'm certainly nervous.
Even though it may be just a simple dream, seeing your desires take form before your very eyes will be quite an experience.
Chippy remembers when we first came here, the ground was filled with bottles holding our memories.
Muriel's face was lit up by the flames. Aaron lamented to the lucent tree. And at last, we faced the giant golem in the remnant peaks.
Chippy wonders what the Magister desires most, having experienced so much.
Definitely not to return to the Ashen Waste. Friends from Ryham, the Dark Forests, or Remnant Peaks Adventures. Well,
I can sense your thoughts. Let's make your wish a part of this dream.
Redacted, come and join us. Larson, you're so impatient. Take it easy. Join us, please.
They're truly here!
Friends from our earlier adventures.
It seems everyone is waiting for you to join. Magister, what were you thinking during Tassie's spell?
Nothing important.
Just a random thought, and so many people showed up. You've had amazing adventures then.
Well then, the final trap is set. All that's left is for Harak to eat these dreams that contain special fairy dust, and he'll be sleeping like a baby. Then we can deal with him.
Needless to say, I'll be the one to lure Harak over.
Oh, my gallant hero. Do be careful, though.
By the god of the waves, I'll make sure Harak comes. The rest is up to the Magister and Tassie. Everyone, find a place to hide. He may not be the brightest, but seeing people standing around will make him skittish. Well, I'm off. Wish me luck.
Let's find a spot to hide and wait for Harak.
Oh, I can talk to them. Hey, Redacted. Redacted, you're last to arrive. Since the guest of honor is Since the guest of honor is late, the toast falls to you. Although it's called a toast, our cups only contain skunk berries, so it might as well be called a juicy toast. Oh, that sounds terrible. Hey, bunny ears. Greetings, Lord Larson. What? No! Don't let Brian hear you. I heard everything. All right, Larson. Let Redacted have a moment to breathe. She just arrived and hasn't had a chance to speak before you started blabbering. Please take a seat, Redacted. We prepared this meal just for you. I also offered some assistance in the preparations. I hope you like the taste. This is a thank you for your assistance with the Dark Forest. When he mentioned some assistance, he was referring to cooking half a table of grilled fish and mushrooms all by himself. I hope I didn't embarrass myself. Yay. Sadly, this is all an illusion. Yeah, my deepest desire to have Aaron cook my fish. Well, that's not really it, but gotta keep this for all ages, right? Sadly, this but a dream. What? Are you saying I'm not real? That's impossible. Look at Brian. His perpetual expression of trying to critique me is as real as it gets. What your heart wants is what your eyes see. Why should you feel guilty? Redacted. Please make the most of the gathering and relax. I hope you enjoy it. Oh, I can't talk to the other guys. No. Wait, can I try the other option? Hey, Bananas. Yes. Yes, what is it? Oh, I've been practicing hearing whispers in the wind, so yes, I've been quite proud of my ears recently. Well, they are very lovely ears. Alright, Larson, let Redacted have a moment to breathe. She just arrived and hasn't had a chance to speak before you started blabbering. This is the lively scene I wanted. Whenever we're together, there's never a dull moment. That's because I liven up the atmosphere. One of you is too modest, one is always silent, and the other is always worried about not living up to expectations. If things kept going like that, this party would be so boring. Yes, but there is a noisy one here as well. It's not too bad. Redacted, please make the most of the gathering and relax. I hope you enjoy it. Larson, I missed you. Oh, why are you so nice all of a sudden? That's so out of character for you. Has it been that long since we last met? Why do you seem like you haven't seen me for several seasons? Alright, Larson. Let's Redacted have a moment to breathe. She just arrived and hasn't had a chance to speak before you started blabbering. Imagine if this was like the Groundhog Day and I like just, went through this loop forever. I mean, I would hope that it... Oh, at least Larson will join me again soon. Once the new season arrives. Oh, really? No, what the fuck? Look out, here he comes. Fresh meat, so much meat. Yummy. Where's your thing? Fall asleep. Magister, now.
Did the seal work?
What do you think? With my fairy dust and Merlin's seal, it won't be able to move at all. This isn't enough. The rock ruined this beautiful place and turned it into a wasteland. We need to help restore it. My heroes, do you remember how this place once looked?
A giant ship in a bottle. Mountains of gold. A beautiful dreamlike landscape.
Great. Hold on to those thoughts. One final time. Let your desires merge with the dream realm.
That fish! Could it be Harak? That bottle has become his prison!
No, it's a beautiful decoration. Harak ruined the little garden I arranged. So now he can become a part of the garden himself.
Yeah, I would not want to get on Tassie's bad side, let's just say that.
You know, when he's not showing his teeth, this little shark almost looks cute from here.
Harak won't escape again, will he?
With my magic and Merlin's seal, he'll remain slumbering in the dream realm until the seal is broken. That's to say, forever.
With the Hypogean seal, Olma should wake up, right?
Of course. Let's go find him. Olma slept through so many wonderful things. I better tell him all about it. Hurry, follow me.
Almost. That was a long dream.
Almost. You're finally awake.
With your help, indeed I am, Magister Merlin. You have my deepest gratitude. You and the sword bearer have fulfilled your duties once again and broken me out of that living nightmare that imprisoned me.
You're welcome.
Tassie and I are extremely grateful that you have protected this delicate dream that's been drifting across this beautiful sea for centuries.
The wishes and dreams of mortals are precious, yet fragile. But it's precisely because of this that they shine like priceless treasures. Thank you. And Sinbad, we can't forget your help either.
No big deal. You've been calling me a hero all this time anyway. For once, I actually feel worthy of the title.
Tassie, with her rack sealed in the bottle now, will you and Olmus continue to watch over him?
Well, yes. It won't be as easy going as before. But rest assured, for me and Grandpa Olmus, this is just a tiny moment in the vast sea of time. I'll sneak into people's dreams to have some fun whenever I get the chance. Who knows? Maybe you'll run into me in your dreams someday.
Please stay out of my dreams, Tassie.
It's time to say farewell, Tassie. They must not halt their journey on our account.
Oh, all right then. Though I'm sad to see you go, every story must have an ending. So long, my heroes of legend.
Yeah, honestly, it's still a never-ending story.
Grandpa Olmus and I sincerely wish that all your dreams will come true.
Choice 2. Under Moonlight, Word Stats 23. Reminiscing about your unforgettable time in the dark forest. You long to reunite with your old friends and enjoy a meal together. Not quite what I long for, but sure. Well, that was that.